welcome to BBC News. Tonight, we bring you a special report on the complex and controversial topic of film censorship in Malaysia. It's a debate where creative freedom clashes with social responsibility and profit motives. I'm KAVINAA.
And I am AZIB. For decades, Malaysia's film industry has navigated strict censorship laws meant to protect societal values. But at what cost to creativity and profitability? Let's begin with QIAN, who take us through the history of censorship in Malaysia.
Thank you, AZIB. Film censorship in Malaysia dates back to British colonial rule when the Theatre Ordinance of 1895 regulated performance content. Later, censorship evolved into a formal system under the Film Censorship Board, or LPF, which continues to oversee all film release in the country. What makes Malaysia unique is the cultural pluralism and adherence to Islamic tenets that shape these regulations. These include banning content deemed obscene, violent, or offensive to religions. For example, the 1999 animated film The Prince of Egypt was banned outright for depicting religious figures, which goes against Islamic belief. While this protects Malaysia's multicultural fabric, critics argue that censorship restricts filmmakers from exploring important but sensitive issues. Over to you in the studio, KAVINAA.
Thanks, QIAN. This historical perspective shows how deeply rooted censorship is in Malaysian society. But the impact of filmmakers and audience is equally significant. Let's hear from JANICE, who explored this effect further.
Thank you, KAVINAA. Film censorship impacts Malaysia's film industry in three key ways, which is creativity, financial performance, and global reach. Firstly, filmmakers often avoid sensitive topics like LGBTQ+ representation or political criticism and feeling censorship. This stifles creativity and limits diverse storytelling. For instance, the Malaysia screening of Disney Beauty and the Beast faced delay over a brief gay moment, leading to public frustration and lost revenue. Secondly, over-censorship harms profitability. Films heavily edited to meet local regulation often lose appeal in international markets, where audiences value authenticity and broad narrative. As a result, investors shy away from local production. Lastly, censorship restricts audiences' access to global ideas and processes and also weakening public discourse. Without exposure to diverse content, societal growth can stagnate. These challenges create a fine line between protecting cultural value and nurturing a thriving film industry.
Interesting point, Jamin. But what does this balancing act between profit and social responsibility look like in practice? Janice, over to you.
Thanks, Azib. Balancing profit and social responsibility in film censorship is no small task. On one hand, censorship ensures content aligns with Malaysia's moral and cultural standards, preserving social harmony. On the other hand, filmmakers need creative freedom to produce marketable films and drive industry growth. Consider the case of the documentary No Fire Zone, banned in Malaysia for its political themes. While the ban upheld diplomatic interests, it denied audiences the chance to engage with critical global issues. To address these challenges, experts suggest collaboration between the LPF and filmmakers. Clearer guidelines around harmful content could prevent unnecessary censorship and help filmmakers plan more effectively. Additionally, promoting cultural education among audiences may reduce the reliance on strict censorship as viewers become more discerning themselves.
Thank you, Janice. This brings us to the crux of the debate. Is Malaysia's censorship system too restrictive? Let's hear from our panelists, AZIB and QIAN, who share opposing viewpoints.
I believe censorship plays a crucial role in maintaining Malaysia's social cohesion. In a multicultural society, provocative content could easily escalate tensions. By regulating films, the government protects younger audience and promotes moral standards.
That's true, AZIB, but excessive censorship limits artistic expressions and stifles industry growth. Malaysian filmmakers often avoid bold themes, resulting in less competitive films on the global stage. A more balanced approach could benefit both society and the economy.
Fair point, QIAN. Perhaps the solution lies in compromise. clearer guidelines and greater collaboration between stakeholders. That wraps up our special report on Malaysian film censorship. It's clear that achieving balance between profit, creative freedom, and social responsibility is an ongoing challenge.
Indeed, AZIB, as Malaysian film industry evolves, the dialogue between filmmakers, audience, and regulators will be crucial. Thank you for joining us on this journey. For BBC News, I'm KAVINAA.
And I'm AZIB. Good night.